Good morning folks, and welcome to, first of all, a very beautiful morning here in Derbyshire, but more importantly, the first episode in a brand new series I am calling Sub Rides, where I get to ride my lovely subscribers' bikes. So stick around, and if you're still here after the intro, you get to see me enjoying for the very first time a Harley-Davidson Iron 883 Sportster. Roll that tape. Here she is. About to be my very, very, very first time on a Harley. So you're going to be getting a genuine, real life impressions from someone who's never ridden one before. They look mean, don't they? So it's the Iron 883 Sportster. I've not got a clue what to expect, but how everyone's been talking, including the owner, I'm not going to like it. But we're going to go and have some breakfast in this gorgeous morning, see how we get on. Jesus. Soon see. Well, I'll tell you something, it gives you the grin factor. I've only just got into bloody second gear and I'm smiling already. The sound of it, oh my god, you would piss your neighbours off so bad, wouldn't you? Going on your early morning breakfast runs, 6 o'clock in the morning, firing this bad boy up, oh my god. So I've obviously got no oh, I like where the mirrors are. Look at that. You can see really, really well behind you. That's fantastic, actually. So yeah, big shout out to Brian Jones for the loan. It's the first in what I'm going to call my sub rides, where I'm going to get to ride my subscribers' motorcycles. And what a way to start on a bloody Harley-Davidson, the very, very, very first Harley-Davidson I've ever ridden. So yeah, thank you, Brian. I promise I'll look after it and I will take you some beautiful photos of her. And that'll be the deal. If you lend me your bike for to make a couple of videos on, I will furnish you with some full resolution, super photos and photography of your own bike for you. And get a chance to talk. It sounds amazing. And get a chance to talk about it while I'm on it. But yeah, Brian said these are his words, not mine. He says, "Listen, mate, don't be expecting too much from this Harley." So, oh, what do you mean? He says, "Well," he said, "it doesn't stop. It'll rattle your teeth out, but it's cool." And I'm like, I totally understand that, mate. I totally understand that. But it makes a right racket. I'm quite embarrassed, actually, of the noise it's making at this time in the morning. Obviously in the daytime you'll be the gearbox is lovely and tight. In the daytime, obviously, it don't matter because you'll feel super cool then, but this time in the morning I'm just like, sorry. But so far, and I've only gone into bloody third gear or something, it feels lovely. It's nowhere near as bad as he made out. So this is the 2010 Iron 883 Sportster. 2010. Brian's had it since new, and let me just show you how many miles it's got on the clock. Can you see? 2,148. So basically, it's a brand new bike. It's just been sat there. And he said to me, "Mate, come and take my Harley. You're more than welcome to it. Put as many miles as you want on it." Oh. Oh, this should be coming across really well. The only reason I've not got my forward-facing camera on today is I will look like a complete tool on this bike because I don't have any of the correct apparel for this style of bike. So I'm sat here wearing my Gore-Tex suit, my shark helmet and my adventure boots. So if any Harley riders pass me, they'll be like, well, he's not a true Harley rider. No way, look at the state of him, imposter. Oh, I see what you mean about it not having very good suspension. Oh, that's rock hard. There we go. I'm going to leave that in gear because I do not want to let it roll away and have Brian very, very upset with me. I don't know what size tank it's got on it. I really don't know anything about the bike. This is really, really coming from a total newbie to the world of Harley. Cool fuel tank though, look. Harley-Davidson. Number 10, 11 pounds. Good morning. Not bad, how are you? Thank you very much. It does look cool as hell though, doesn't it? Come on, that looks cool. That looks cool. I've got Mr. Western on the S1000 XR going for a breakfast with me. Anthony's joining us on our Pecos trip this year. Alright then. You do instantly feel a tiny bit cooler than you really are. So much cooler online. So obviously this is the kind of bike that you're just going to ride slowly and enjoy cruising on. That's 70 mile an hour and it does not feel like 70 at all. I don't know if that's just something to do with the way you're seated on it. On a normal sit up and beg naked, you can tell that you're doing 70 when you're doing it, but that just feels 40 mile an hour. Oh, she does sound sexy. You couldn't sit on a motorway for long listening to that, could you? Gearbox is lovely and tight. It's going to be bloody tight, isn't it? It's a brand new bike. 10 years of ownership and 2,000 mile. He said 1 year I only put 20 mile on it. But it must be cool to, just walk in your garage. Even, you obviously, he obviously hasn't got time to ride it. But to just walk in your garage and see it sat there going, oh, sweetheart. I'll tell you what this bike deserves. Our Graham from Scotland, who came on the American tour, is another one of those swines that just ooze cool. So Graham sat on top of this would be a perfect match. Whereas I probably just look like a bloody Teletubby sat on it or something. I am very late, so he might have gone. Yeah, looks like he's gone. Oh, sorry, Ant. I know he's there. I'm going, brother. Sorry I'm late.
No worries. Thought I used to be late.
I know. That's my very, very, very first time on a Harley this morning. Yeah.
Here you're coming anyway.
Could you? Should we go and get some breakfast then, buddy?
Yes, mate, yeah.
Where should we go? Grindleford?
Yeah, sounds good to me, mate. Yeah.
Cool. Don't go flying off too fast, because I won't catch you. You follow me?
Yeah, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to sit behind that?
Yeah, I'll have that.
You might put your earplugs in. But she does look cool, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, can you do me a favour before I forget? Could you just open my vents on back of my jacket, please, Ant? I've put loads of layers on thinking it were going to be freezing. I think it's going to be quite warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheers. Self-cancelling indicators. I do like how the... can you see where the switch gear Your left indicator's on your left hand, your right indicator's on your right hand. Your right hand just got your kill switch and your start. Your left hand just has your horn and your lights. That's it. The mirrors are really well positioned down there. The mirrors being underneath the handlebars like that, you've got a really, really good view of the road behind you. I perhaps should have put my custom fit guards in this morning, because it is so so loud. So because I'd tweeted about this and made an Insta post about it, the amount of people that were saying, well, a lot of people were saying, oh cool, really looking forward to hearing about that, because I said it's going to be fun. I've never been on one before. But the amount of people that said, oh, don't I don't envy her, or my least favourite of the Harleys, or don't let that Harley put you off cruisers, because a lot of people that try these never go on them again. Well, I think, obviously I've never ridden any others yet, so I think it's got a lovely feel to it. It's living up to my expectations. My expectations have been met, put it that way. It's not anywhere near as bad as I thought it were going to be. It's as cool as I thought it were going to be. It's as noisy as I thought it were going to be. And it's just doing everything that I thought. And hey, how cool am I? I'm on a Harley. I've just gone up 10 notches in the cool scale. I don't look cool. I look far from cool. That's why I'm not showing you my face while I'm on it. But I feel like already like one of the Sons of Anarchy guys. It's a nice riding position as well. For what we're doing now, going for a quick couple of hours out, breakfast, it's perfect. I like the lack of information. There's nothing on the dash whatsoever. All I can see is how many miles the bike's done and the speedo. That's it. I don't know what temperature it is, I don't know what time it is, I don't know how much fuel's in it, I don't know what day it is, I don't know what I'm having for my tea. Let's put our egos to one side for a second. In my experience over the many miles that I have covered, all you non-Harley riders will agree with me. It'll be interesting to see what the Harley riders out there say to this, but you never ever when you're out on the street, you're out on the road and you've just got a genuine brotherhood with your fellow riders. You've got the nod, you've got the hand out, you've just got a genuine brotherhood, and it's lovely. Everybody communicates with everybody, apart from Harley riders. Harley riders do not acknowledge you. You get the odd one, obviously, but in general, the majority of which don't acknowledge you. Whether it's because, like I say, you do get a feeling of cool riding this, so maybe they think, oh, I'm far too cool. You're not in our league of cool, so don't talk to me, peasant. I don't know if that is the case or what, but anyway, the brotherhood doesn't cross over between normal riders and Harley riders. Normal riders. Oh, listen, I'm digging a hole here, aren't I? I don't mean it like that, you know what I'm trying to say. There's just not that connection for some reason, they're just far cooler than we are. Now I'll get to witness it from this side of the fence, from the Harley. Like, will all the Harley riders start waving at me now? Like, hello brother, or will they look at me and go, well, you're 100% imposter, because you absolutely don't look like you should be on a Harley. I look like I'm in the wrong shop, put it that way. The saddle is lovely, it just cups your arse just nice. The brakes are a lot better than I thought they were going to be, actually, right? I think what you were doing, you were playing it down so I didn't have any high expectations. The tick over's almost doing a beat. Oh, bollocks. Oh, see, I got a nod off a gentleman, a bystander, a pedestrian, and another nod. See, they're not bikers, but they're going, he's cool. We'll open our legs up here a bit. This is probably the most the Spike's done in God knows how many years. But Bryce said to me, you're more than welcome to put as many miles as you want on it. I don't know what gear I'm in. Let's open the legs up a bit. Well, that's a bloody yeah, it does stop. What's up with you? Not anywhere near as bad as you made out. My ears will be ringing when I get there, I know that. I definitely should have put my plugs in. Rookie mistake. I like this. For having a laugh, I like this a lot. And I've been reading that as well. A lot of people, including me, you have the Harley dream, don't you? Like, it's just uber cool to be, you know, the American dream, Harley ride. I've got a Harley-Davidson, yeah, super cool. The top of the league of cool. People end up, you know, being able to afford to buy one. It's the dream to own a Harley. Never ridden one. It's the dream to own a Harley. They buy one, and then they wish they didn't, because it disappoints. I don't think this is... I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. I think this is very, very cool. If you got space in your garage and money in your bank, just to be able to afford to have something like this that you could just pull out on a Sunday morning when you know you're only going an hour away, then I think you would absolutely love it. I'm going to be interested to try different ones now. I think she goes really well, actually. I was not expecting this. It's never going to win any races, but it's not slow. Be interesting to see how many miles you get on a tank as well. Very, very quick Wild Bad Weekender WW19 update. We have less than 10 tickets available. Once they're gone, folks. Yeah, I really like the indicators being like that. It's like a big fat button, one on your left and one on your right. The visibility behind with these mirrors is absolutely brilliant. You don't need to move your head. You don't need to duck or, you know, try and look past your shoulders. Switch gear is really soft as well. There's like no click or anything. It's just feels really good. Really good quality. Be interested to see what they like. Them Harleys are like where you put your feet right out in front. I know what that position's like. Sitting on them stationary feels weird. I remember sitting on Big Chris's in North Carolina. Where was it? No, Virginia. When we met Chris in on the American tour on the Blue Ridge Parkway. When he let me have a sit on his bike. Felt weird having your legs right out in front, but that's obviously sat stationary, so didn't get a chance to ride it, obviously. This episode can be dedicated to all our friends across the pond. Might have to hire a Harley or an Indian next time we come over. I've got to admit, this first taste of Harley-Davidson is brilliant. It's very, very positive. I was worried with the people saying, oh, don't let that particular model put you off. It's very clunky and it's like mechanical. I know that sounds weird, but that's what you want from a Harley, isn't it? You want it to feel like a proper man's bike that's been put together with spit and spanners, not computers and diagnostics. And that's exactly what it feels like. Time for a pint of tea and a beautiful full English breakfast at our favourite cafe, who we are, by the way, not affiliated with in any way whatsoever. They don't even know who we are. They just probably think, why do we keep getting bikers here all the time? Bear that in mind, folks, if you ever do come to Grindleford Station Cafe. Fully recommend it. It's a lovely breakfast, lovely location, lovely ride down here. There's sometimes police sitting at the bottom. It is a favourite of many these days. Well, that's the end of episode 1 on the Harley-Davidson Iron 883 Sportster. I hope to be able to bring you a few more at least. The word for this bike is cool. It is cool. And I love it. Right folks, thanks for watching. I'll be back on this machine soon. You'll hear me coming, don't worry. See you in a bit, folks.